What's up, friends? I'm going to show you how to calculate the derivative of the square root of x in two different ways. The first way is with using the power rule, using the shortcut rule. And the first thing we're going to do is convert this square root into power, make it an exponent, because that's what the square root means. And now we can just apply the power rule. So we take the exponent, we roll it in front, and then we subtract the exponent by 1. So this would be 1/2 minus 1, which is just negative 1/2. And that's your answer. Now, a negative means this is in the denominator, so we could write this as 1 over square root of x, which is the same as 1/2, because 1/2 is the square root. Okay, so that's the shortcut method. The longer method is using the definition of the derivative. The derivative with respect to x of f of x is using the definition, limit as h goes to 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. And now f of x is our function, so f of x plus h is going to be the square root of x plus h minus the square root of x all over h. And don't forget to include this limit. I almost did. As h goes to 0. You'll lose a little bit of marks if you forget that. Teachers are picky. Okay, now here, every time we see a sum or difference of terms of square roots, we almost always want to multiply it by the conjugate, top and bottom. So this would be x plus h plus square root of x. And what we do to the top, we got to do to the bottom, plus square root of x. And when we do this, see this top? We can expand this. We can feed the chickens, multiply that by that by that. And then this too. And if you work it out, we get a difference of squares. If we multiply all of that and simplify, we get x plus h minus x. And I don't need parentheses here, but it's just nice for clarity. So the denominator becomes x times this stuff here, because we can't get rid of that, plus h the square root plus the square root of x. Okie dokie. So we'll continue our journey. The limit as h goes to 0. Now this top part, there's x minus x here, so that cancels out. So we're just left with h in the numerator. And in the denominator, we have h, square root of x plus h. That's supposed to be a square root. Kind of ugly. Let's fix it up. There we go. Square root of x. All right, now for the fun part, we can cancel the h. And whenever you're solving these problems, as soon as you cancel this h in the denominator, you can plug in 0 for h. So we'll do that. So we have 1 in the numerator because that's canceled. If we plug in 0 for h, this is now just the square root of x. And the other term is the square root of x. We have 2 square roots of x, 2 square root of x's over 2 square root of x, which is our answer, the same as we got from the power rule. All right, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next video. Cheers.